Welcome back to another episode of Home Sweet Home Cooking. I am Rocky, your host. This is my mother Kathy, again, as always, in her kitchen. We are making coleslaw today. We're doing a little cookout tomorrow, so we need a side, and this is a quick and simple side. We're going to actually only do half a recipe because we're not making that much coleslaw. But apparently this recipe is for feeding an army. It doesn't say how much cabbage to use. So
you probably figure you get a head.
Yeah. Well, that might work for a whole head of lettuce. So if you're doing a head of cabbage and you shred it down yourself, this will probably work for that. We're doing a small bag, so we're going to have the recipe of ingredients. We got a bag of mixed white and red cabbage, and I think there's a little bit of shredded carrot in there.
Yeah, there is.
She says that celery and
green pepper
is good in coleslaw.
In this one it is.
I don't like celery or...
Don't listen to him.
I'm not a big fan of celery or green pepper in my coleslaw. I just want the cabbage and the carrots, and really that's it. Maybe even a little bit of thinly sliced onion in mine, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to go with the bag of the cabbage and, yeah, grab a bag.
See if I can find it.
Again, I'm trying to make this easy, so you can just grab a bag if you want to. So we just grabbed, like I say, broccoli slaw.
That'll work.
And it is 16 ounces, 1 pound. So that's what we're using for our cabbage, but that's going to be later. First, we have to cook this dressing, I guess you would call it. And let's see, I'm going to have the recipe. So when I put the recipe down in the comments, I'll make it for 1 pound of cabbage. And that's the recipe I'll use. If you want to make a whole head of cabbage into it, weigh your cabbage, find out how much you need. If you get a 3 pound head of cabbage, just triple it. So we'll go with this simplified to a smaller bag because not everybody wants to have a tub of coleslaw. 2 cups of sugar, just plain white sugar. You know, why don't I just bring it over and make it easier for? Because I'm smart. Shush, shush. Remember, I take after you. I'm smart. One cup of sugar. 2 cups of sugar. And then some on the countertop. Oops.
We'll throw the countertop in later.
Yeah. And 1 cup of white vinegar, distilled white vinegar. Woo, potent stuff. 1/2 cup of water. 1/2 teaspoon of... You have celery seed, Mom, or just celery salt?
Oh, I don't know. What is it?
I need celery seed.
Oh, let me go back.
So she's going to look for that. 1/2 teaspoon of dry ground mustard.
Okay, try this one.
1/2 teaspoon of celery seed. And 1 teaspoon of salt. Now you're just going to put this on the stove and bring it to a boil. And after that, you're just going to pour it over the cabbage. So we're ready to get this boiling, and next time you see us, we're going to have this ready to go into a bowl. Alright, so this had cooled down quite a bit, and we looked at the amount of liquid that was in there. It's way more, even though we have the recipe from what we had on our card, it was going to be way more than just for 1 pound of slaw mix. And yes, you were right. It did say broccoli slaw. The one that I bought from the store earlier is broccoli, carrots, and red cabbage, which is fine. It'll make a good broccoli. But to that, we're going to add 1 bag of green cabbage, red cabbage, and carrots. And kind of give it a mix. Now, yes, this is a vinegar based. This doesn't have any mayo in it, so it's not your creamy coleslaw like a lot of people like. So if you want to try one that's a vinegar based, this is delicious. I hope. Probably should have mixed this in a bigger bowl and then put it in here. But I'm trying not to make any more dirty dishes.
Make bigger bowls are in somebody else's house.
Not mine.
No, not yours.
Not mine. Alright. So that's a good mix. I got the broccoli and the cabbage. Ooh, that's a big chunk. Don't need that in there. And then just pour liquid over it. Just give it a little stir. And then you want to let it set for several hours. Ours is going to be overnight. We're not going to be eating for probably 26, 27 hours from now. But just give an idea of what it's going to taste like. I like with that broccoli in there. It gives it a little extra crunch. But there you go. My mother already checked to make sure that this is a fairly watertight lid. I'm going to put it in the fridge upside down and hopefully it doesn't leak. And a couple hours from now, flip it right side up. Upside right.
Upside right.
Downside over. I always said that wrong as a kid. So that's it. That's a simple coleslaw. Doesn't get any easier than that. And we're going to be enjoying this tomorrow. Probably not going to... We'll probably end the video here because they don't have to show us eating coleslaw.
No.
I think people can understand that part of it.
Yeah, you take a fork and put it in your mouth.
Yeah. But the trick is just once you get the liquid in there, you're going to want to flip it over a couple times. And that way the liquid goes mixed throughout all of it. And you don't get dry spots, I guess. Or spots with the flavor. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like it, give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe. And we will see you in the next video, which we are doing a 3-bean salad as well, so that should be up about the same time. Be looking for that, and I hope you all have a great day.